Hi, I'm Amy Furmeister for Group 2, Section 5. I'm outside the Citizens Bank Park Stadium right now. I'm about to take you inside to see a game that's going on tonight, and I'm also going to take you through the tours they offer here. A new spring season has started, and so has one for the Philadelphia Phillies, as their fans are coming out tonight to watch them play the Houston Astros.
He's got what?
Phillies fans are out tonight to see their favorite players on the field and to enjoy the variety of food.
We love baseball. Baseball is our life. We come here every week. We are dedicated to the Phillies. The Phillies is number one. Courtney, you guys. And yeah, we've grown up with the Phillies. Our families have come here all the time. So that's just what we do. We've continued the tradition.
Is this your first game?
No.
No.
How do you guys like it so far?
Okay.
Okay.
This season should look good for the team, considering having MVP Ryan Howard and top second baseman Chase Utley, and especially since they've won 4 out of the 7 games so far. You can also get a closer look at the stadium by going on a guided tour of Citizens Bank Park. A tour guide like Ed Deal conducts tours and talks about the history of the team and stadium.
It shows a wealth of Philadelphia baseball history, athletics history, baseball history in general. You would probably have to stand here for about 5 or 6 hours to view everything, because every time I come by, I hear something different on it. It's quite interesting. At the end of the tour, I hope I don't forget to point it out to you when we return to the tour room area, there's a statue of Connie. Does anybody have any idea how long the Phillies have been in Philadelphia? Anybody want to hazard a guess as to how long, what do you say? You are exactly right. You won a ticket to the opening game in 1884. But 1883 is when the Phillies came to Philadelphia. So, and they're the longest named franchise in the country. There are a couple franchises that have been around a little longer, but no one has been called by their current name. The Phillies were the Phillies in 1883. And you can see how their uniforms have changed through the years. They played in that era and were eventually inducted into the Hall of Fame. History of Philadelphia baseball, all on these 3 walls here, starting with this year. It breaks it down by era. This is the first year. I mentioned how the Phillies came to town in 1883. And from 1883 up until 1938, they played 2 ballparks. And over here you see Richie Allen. What Ryan Howard is to the Phillies today, Richie Allen was to the Phillies back in that era. He was the home run slugger. This is where the pitchers warm up. The upper bullpen is for the visitors. The lower bullpen is for the Phillies. Fans line that fence during the ball games. Decided that they would allow the visitors to share in all the adulation to keep upon the visiting players. Over here we have the Wall of Fame. These are guys who, in the estimation of the Phillies fans, deserve to be honored in some way. They certainly were great Philadelphia Philly players. And each year a name is added to the Wall of Fame. Last year was John Vukovich, the one in the corner there. He was a beloved coach.
How often do they do tours in the stadium?
The Phillies do tours Monday through Saturday during the baseball season. They have public tours at 10 o'clock, and they also have group tours. Groups call up, they could be scheduled actually at any time. Then in the off season, they do the public tours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but they'll also do public tours if people choose to come in, school groups, things like that.
And where do you take these people? Where do you show them in the stadium?
We take them to several areas. The area that they probably really like the most would be the field. We'll take them down on the field. We'll take them into the, we'll show them the Phillies batting cages. We'll go into the locker room at times. If the Phillies are at home, we don't go into the locker room. We'll go into the media room. Then we'll take them into the premium seating areas. The premium seating areas being the Hall of Fame Club, the Diamond Club, and then we'll tour one of the suites as well.
And is there ever time on like a special event where the guests can meet like players?
Very rarely on the tours that I conduct. There are other tours that the Phillies front office personnel will offer from time to time. And that might be an opportunity to meet players, but that they are very special tours and not part of the tours I'm talking about. The tours that I take the people on, very rarely will they run into a player. Once in a while, if we do a late morning tour, early afternoon tour, and if the Phillies are home, when we're in the dugout, you might run into a player, but it is very rare. You can't count on that.
What do you think the Phillies are doing this season?
Well, I am very pleased with the way the Phillies are doing, particularly this. They're on the road right now. They played 2 tough teams, Colorado and Milwaukee, and they swept the 2 games in Colorado. They split in Milwaukee. And they beat the Pirates last night, so they have 2 more games on this road trip. So the Phillies have already won the road trip. So outstanding, and I think we're going to win the pennant this year.
The Phillies are off to a promising season, and there's a lot to learn about this new stadium. So whether you want to see a game or go on a tour, make sure you get your tickets now.